Isaac Pitbull Cruz defeated Rolly Romero on Saturday by an unquestionable TKO to win the WBA super lightweight title.
Again launches the right hand, left hook, Romero takes the shot, still standing, referee intervenes,
Here is the professional's response to the battle. Oscar de la Hoya chastises Rolly for putting his next bout at the forefront of controversy with promoters.
Rollies, you getting knocked out. Focus on your opponents instead of focusing on me. God damn it. All other fighters, learn from Rollies. Don't talk shit about promoters. There's only 3 of us in the world.
Jim Lampley discusses Isaac Cruz's remarkable victory against Rolly Romero and compliments Cruz's aggressive technique.
That was a resolute, go forward, I'm going to destroy you performance. It was done with arrogance and seeming malice. He's vicious the way he attacks the opponent. He lands big shots. He goes in the only direction that Mexican fans want to see him go in. Potentially a tremendous audience attraction.
Lampley has doubts about Cruz's chances of winning against fighters like Ryan Garcia, who has superior technical abilities. Teo Lopez, Stevenson, Shakur, and Devin Haney.
Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. It's packed with a lot of opponents for Pitbull Cruz. Do you favor him against some of those, or if not all of them?
None.
You don't favor him against
No,
none?
I don't favor him against. Every single person you mentioned is a sophisticated boxer.
Yeah.
Okay? Give me the list again.
Ryan Garcia.
I favor him against Ryan Garcia. I'm sorry.
He'd beat Ryan Garcia?
I think he would beat. I think he would scare Ryan Garcia just the same way he scared Rolly Romero.
Wow, okay. Teofimo Lopez.
Hard choice. Teofimo's got a lot of skill, and Teofimo has beaten top guys. So, hard choice.
Devin Haney.
Too good a boxer. No way in my view. I could be wrong, but no way in my view that Pitbull bothers Devin Haney.
Shakur Stevenson.
Same thing.
Abner Mayers offers Rolly Romero a heartfelt message after his KO defeat to Isaac Cruz Jr.
Rolly, I mean, people, might know him outside the ring. He's a good person. He's a good kid. He talks a lot, though. Unfortunately, a lot of people dislike him because of that, the persona that he is, and it's sad. At the end, I'm against interviewing fighters after they get knocked out.
Thank you.
Because they're not there. They just got knocked out, and they got so much on their mind. So when they interviewed Rolly Romero, you said,
Why was that?
Happy Easter, and it wasn't making sense, unfortunately. And, I wish you the best.
Was the producer that said that? Because that's just...
Ryan Garcia, the winner over Rolly Romero, has tweeted on X that he is excited about a potential fight with Isaac Cruz. He said, "You don't know boxing. If you really think Pitbull beats me, it would be a field day. I would sleep Cruz. You guys are delusional. After I KO'd Devin Haney, I would gladly handle him easy." Ryan Garcia also recalls that Rai lost against Dean in influencer fighting because of his last-minute decision to challenge Pitbull, which resulted in a knockdown. Garcia commented on X, remembering how Rolly felt he had pulled a quick one on me by opting to fight Pitbull at the last minute, only to get knocked out by a 125-pounder to the COO and KO. Rolly really needs to start doing some boxing, and I'm not joking when I say that Dean defeats him. After writing on X, Devin Haney quickly criticized his opponent, saying, "I respect Pitbull because he's a small fighter who can KO bigger fighters. Let's do that one day. I'm focused on the task ahead, but that would be fun." Ryan then said, "I respect Pitbull because of his tenacity and is willing to fight him again." In a post, Shakur Stevenson expressed his opinions about X and stressed the importance of boxing skill over raw power. He also asked about a potential fight, saying that while Rolly is wild, strong Pitbull is relentless. You have to understand that boxing, Rolly is wild, reckless but extremely powerful bull who constantly drags you down and tries to break your will. You need skills to overcome him. No strong, awkward fighter can defeat him. However, because most people don't know anything about boxing, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. advises Rolly Romero not to retire after Romero loses by knockout to Isaac Cruz.
Pitbull is ready to beat Tank, I think Pitbull is better now than before. When he fought Tank, I think it's like the first fight for Pitbull. So now I see Pitbull is one of the best fighters. I think he's the best fighter in Mexico. I think it more like changes his style, you know, like he's too wild. Like every fighter can predict what Rolly brings to the table when he fights. So need to change something, you know, because
no retirement for all these. Keep fighting.
oh wow, you know. Somebody lost, somebody wins, so need to come back.
In an attempt to maybe salvage Rolly's career, Danny Garcia responded to the conflict in which the referee halted the match.
Crazy fight. That was a barn burner.
Rolly come back from that, Teddy?
Huh? I think
Rolly come back from that?
he took a beating a little bit at that. He took a little beating, but I think they stopped in time, so they kind of saved his career.
What about a rematch?
But that was a group, like Pitbull was taking big hits, fighting down like.
Who's next for Pitbull? Should he run it back with Jack?
I would love to see that, yeah. Yeah, that's the first thing I said I'll do.
About Rolly Romero's TKO defeat against Pitbull Cruz, Leonard Ellerbeat praised both rivals and reaffirmed his support for Romero.
Good fight, very, very good fight for the fans. Rolly came up short tonight. Congratulations to Pitbull and his team. They fought a very good fight. No, Rolly didn't overestimate him. And this is boxing. Happens. This is boxing. He didn't overestimate him. He was in phenomenal shape. He did some good things in the fight. You know, he was boxing. You know, he just kind of got away from that. But this happens. You know, I'm proud of Rolly. You know, he went in there and gave it his all. He came up short tonight. It happens. This is part of this.
Although he doesn't provide any details, LB mentions rumors of a possible fight between Dant Davis and Frank Martin.
Leonard, what are these rumors that we're hearing about that possibly Gervonta coming back in the summer, maybe June 15 in Houston, Texas? Are those rumors a little bit true about facing, obviously, Frank Martin? Are we going to hear that soon?
Again, Tank Davis, I'm saying the same thing. Tank Davis will let you guys know when he's fighting, who he's fighting, and where he's fighting.
Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins scoffed at Rolly Romero's 8th-round knockout defeat against Isaac Cruz. Kenny Porter stresses that Romero must heal from his previous loss by facing opponents of a middling quality if he is to restore his confidence and reputation in the division.
Pitbull is somebody's, most of those guys at 140 is not going to want to mess with. He is definitely a guy that you want to think twice about before you say, yeah, let's sign that contract. Rolly, on the other hand, he needs probably to take a few steps back and fight some mid-level fighters to get himself back to that status. Because as I was saying to somebody earlier, if you recall, Rolly was only like 15 fights in or something, and Tank and Floyd's contract was ending, and Floyd knew that. So Floyd made a business decision, which was to put Tank and Rolly in the ring together. And at that time, Rolly wasn't ready for that type of competition, right? And he didn't fare well against Tank. But it allowed him to be seen and heard, so now he's getting other fights. But that, just talking about it, I mean, you're ready for those kind of fights. And as we see what happens now when he steps in there with that level of competition again, he's not fair.
Abel Sanchez talks about Ry Romero's defeat against Isaac Cruz and offers his predictions for upcoming bouts.
Congratulations to Isaac. Congratulations to Fundora. Congratulations to Sergey.
You know Fundora very well.
Yeah, he was in my gym, and so was Sergey. So Sergey done real well. That's what I'm happy for.
He discusses Errol Spence's next bouts and gives fighters advice on how to handle defeat.
Congratulations to Isaac. Congratulations to Fundora. Congratulations to Sergey.
You know Fundora very well.
Yeah, he was in my gym, and so was Sergey. So Sergey done real well. That's what I'm happy for.
Sanchez highlights Canelo Alvarez's superior resume while comparing Isaac Cruz to him.
And he said that he thinks that's the best Mexican fighter at this moment. What do you think? I know
that's a child. Man. Canelo is the best fighter in the world right now.
Canelo's the best fighter?
Of course. Look at his resume. So he beats one guy, and he's the best fighter in the world. Come on. Canelo's the best Mexican fighter in the world right now.
Rolly wouldn't match up with the resume Canelo has? A win over Rolly?
You mean Isaac? Yeah, Isaac Cruz. Yeah, give him the win over.
This is the first really good fight that he's won against a good opponent. I mean, did he lose against Gervonta Davis?
Yeah, close fight, but he gave a good performance.
Yeah, I think that, although I think we beat him twice, I think Canelo's the best.
Pitbull Cruz responded to Rolly Romero's pre-match contempt for him after the bout news conference.
Demostré que más vale que respeten a un Pitbull porque el que lo llame Chihuahua, aquí se va a ver reflejado cómo va a terminar como Rolando en esta noche y bueno, la cadena nada más se quedó en puro hablar.
Well, I showed you that you better respect the Pitbull because if you disrespect him and call him a Chihuahua, then you saw how Rolly Romero ended up tonight. And the chain, well, it ended up as being just stuck. I don't have it.
Before the battle, Rolly Romero was certain he would defeat Isaac Cruz, and he advised everyone to watch the fight because it would be explosive before the weigh-in. Many had assumed the fight would be closer to a 50-50ths.
9.5 pounds, 139.5 pounds.
You guys gonna see. I mean, tomorrow he's getting knocked out, and that's that. I mean, I've said it a million times, so I don't really gotta say anything else. The fight's tomorrow. Y'all tune in. It's an explosive fight.
Rolly was certain that he could defeat Pitbull in under 30 seconds.
Knockout.
What round?
30 seconds. Maybe 40 seconds.
Other people would beg to differ. Is that you trolling or is that how you truly feel?
You know.
Rolly was not just highly self-assured going into the battle, but he was also quite arrogant and didn't think twice about playing mind games with Pitbull Cruz. Please be sure to subscribe and watch some of our other videos on the screen right now if you like this one.